Hi guys, I hope you're doing good. I hope you're fine. So I didn't do a video like this in a long time. Like I haven't done videos like this. I think I have 2 sit-down videos on my channel. So today I decided to do this one because I'm a digital marketer and I made a video on TikTok telling people that I can like help them to start in this journey of digital marketing and like go through the steps that I did. So whatever that I'll be reading from here is exactly what I have done in the space of digital marketing when I started. So obviously I'll forget. That's why I have this book. Not that I'm saying I'm copying everything that is here, but it's for me to remember, because obviously everything that is here is something that I've done before. So if you're someone who wants to kickstart the journey of getting into the space of digital marketing, these are the steps that you can follow as someone who's getting in the industry. Obviously, digital marketing, guys, is very broad. So like there are a lot of disciplines under digital marketing. So you'll choose the one that you specialize in. There's something called being a T-shaped digital marketer. That does not mean that you know everything or you want to do everything in the space of digital marketing, but it means that you have the clue around everything that is happening. Because as much as you want to specialize in one thing, but you don't want to limit yourself, so it is very good for you to understand digital marketing. If you're a T-shaped marketer, it means that you understand a lot of disciplines under the space of digital marketing. So if you are someone who's starting out in digital marketing, make sure that you develop a strong foundation. How do you develop a strong foundation? So everything starts by learning. So you don't know digital marketing, you've never been in the space of digital marketing before, but you want to get into it. How do you develop a strong foundation? Okay, you will need to learn and study. So there are courses online that are for free. That is where I started. So I went online. That was back in 2019, right? Like I always tell the story. So I went online in 2019 because I was interested in digital marketing. Then I started searching free courses. So what made me to be interested in digital marketing? I went to our local library in Johannesburg. So they had like free classes for someone who wanted to get in the space of graphic design, right? So I did graphic design, but I was interested into it. But the technicalities of graphic design just turned me off. But I was like, I want to do something like this. Obviously, digital marketing does have a little bit of graphic designing within it, right? So I was like, okay, maybe this is too much for me I don't want to do it. I don't want to be a graphic designer. But I will tell you the truth, I found myself doing that again in the space of digital marketing. But now I think it's better because I have resources to do it, right? But like I'm not a graphic designer, but I can design my own posters and I can do those things, right? So yeah, let me not go that side. Let me just be straight. Let me not zula and diverge and all those things. So yeah, now you need to focus on what you want to do, then develop a strong foundation there. Go on Google. There's a course called Google Skills for Africa. Google Digital Skills for Africa. You will do a course that is 26 modules and you need to pass it with 80%. If you don't pass it today, you will need to repeat it like in the next 24 hours, right? 24 or 12 hours, yeah. And then when you want to develop yourself, make sure that you learn all these marketing disciplines: search engine optimization, pay-per-click. There's search engine optimization, which is SEO, and then pay-per-click. That means people pay if you create an ad, and when someone clicks on that ad, then you're gonna pay because someone has clicked on your ad. That's why it's called a paid pay-per-click. Yeah. And then search engine optimization, it's more like you want to show at the top when someone searches for a business. Then let's say you are doing bakery, you are a bakery shop, and you want people to search for a business and then find it online. You'll do what is called search engine optimization. You'll optimize your profile, your website. How do you optimize it? You write keywords that you know that people are going to search for. That's how you optimize your website. So I want to explain this in simple terms. I don't want to go deep into like digital marketing jargons, because as someone who's starting out, you don't have like the whole of knowledge in this space. So if someone's gonna like tell you in jargons, then you will lose it. Number 2, build your online presence. So now you have gone online, you've started these search engine optimizations, pay-per-click, email marketing, content marketing. Now go online, build your own presence, because you cannot come to me and tell me that you're going to help me build my profiles if I don't see it from you. So as you tell me that, okay, I'm here to be a social media manager, I will help you increase your brand awareness out there. I'll build your online presence. Now I want to see what have you done in your own space. That is why you need to go online and build your own presence. So this will be different according to everyone. Now, if you want to get to TikTok, then build presence on TikTok and then go out there, tell people that you can help them grow their TikTok account, because you have built the presence, you have built community on your own TikTok. If you want to do Instagram, build a presence on Instagram, your own presence on Instagram, and then go out there, tell people that you can help them build their own presence. So it means that you are building your own presence first, and then you go out and tell people that you can help them build their presence online. I hope you get me. Because I know sometimes you don't have the time to grow your own channel, but when you're starting out, make sure that you grow your own channel, so that when people come to you and ask you to increase their accounts, help them get followers, help them get engagement, how do you do that? You do that because they can see that you have done it in your own space. Now you can help them do it. So when you're starting out, make sure that you build your own presence. I know as time goes on, when you get busy, you won't have the time to be always on social media on your own platform. You will be working with these clients that you have got. But if you don't have a client at first, build a presence. And then how do you gain practical skills? You apply for internships. It could be paid or unpaid. But and in my space, I didn't apply for an unpaid. I remember after starting the digital marketing thingy, I went online. I said I want to get unpaid internships, but I did not get one. And then at some point I was like, no, I'm not gonna do this unpaid thing. At least let me get an internship that is paid, even if they don't pay me big monies, but at least let me get something, because this is my knowledge I'll be dishing out, right? So yeah, you need to gain practical skills. How to do it? You do it because through internships. And then how do you do it again? You do it through volunteering. You can volunteer your time, maybe part-time. It shouldn't be like a full-time thing. If like on Saturdays you're not doing anything, let's say you are working a 9 to 5, but it is not in the space of digital marketing, but you want to get into digital marketing, what you can do is on weekends, once in a week, you can go to your local NPO, non-profit organization, and practice your skills there. So you're gonna be volunteering for free, right? You're doing the work for free, working on their social media platforms, working on their digital marketing spaces, so that you can gain the experience. When you go out there, you tell them that I've done this with this company, with this NPO, with this NPO. So you can even try to help your friends who are in business, who are not skilled in the space of digital marketing, because you've learned these things. You are learning these things as you go, and you've learned them. So now what you need to do, help your friends who have businesses, but they do not have the skills of digital marketing. Make sure that, okay, I'm gonna open a page for you, I'm gonna get engagement for you. This is how we're gonna do it, right? So yeah, number one, develop a foundation. And then, okay, number one, you're going to develop a strong foundation. Number two, build your online presence. And number three, gain practical skills through volunteering and also through internships. And then now, build a portfolio. As you're doing this, you want to get to this space. Now, you need to jot down what you have done. Write about everything that you've done. Create a portfolio showing people what you've done before. You can create a blog. You can create your own campaigns and then put them in that portfolio, showing people what you've done. Portfolio of your work is what you've done in the space of digital marketing. That's why if you go and volunteer with your local NPO, you can come back and write that in your portfolio and tell them what you've done, right? And then go to networking events and connect with people in the industry that you want to get into. Not just in the industry that you want to get into, but you can also connect with people that could be your potential clients, that can be your clients in future, right? So how do you do it? Again, if you go online, you have the access to a lot of information. So you go online, you search free events in my area, free business events in my area, free entrepreneurship events in my area, free digital marketing events, business events, those kind of things. Everything, keyword is free. But don't always look for free things. Sometimes you can also pay 20 rands. There are some events that you can pay 20 rands. Okay, they're saying we want to teach you something, but we don't want you to feel left out. So even if you have 20 rands, you can come. There are these events like this. And I attended one where they said, pay what you afford. And I just paid 20 rands. And they accepted me. They gave me a ticket and then I went there. And other events, you can pay 100 rands, 150. So it differs with like the company that is doing the event. So yeah, so that you get there, you tell people about what to do. You then get people who are interested in what to do. You network is at least, okay, networking is about talking to people. So you can talk to at least 2 people or 3 people. As long as when you leave that venue, you have like contacts of those people. Their LinkedIns, their LinkedIn profiles, their emails or their numbers. So you leave with something that you're gonna use as a point of contact, right? So what I'm doing is I always like go online, research free events. Also any event, if I have the money, I'm gonna pay and then attend the event so that I can get people there. So we want to get information, learn from that event, and then also get people that you can work with or people that you can start something with. If maybe there's another person who's a social media manager, you can do something together. You can teach people about this, how you've done it. Okay, teaching people about something, it means that you now have a little bit of like knowledge. You are a handful marketer, you know a lot of things, so you can start teaching people about it. But if you feel like you don't have that skill, you can always start something with someone. You do social media management, and then you become like 2 partners that are doing social media management for clients, right? And then join online communities. Be online, be social. For you to get some things, you need to be social. So let's say you go on LinkedIn, you register a profile on LinkedIn, and then you join groups, digital marketing groups on LinkedIn, social media marketing groups on LinkedIn, so that you learn from other social media managers, other digital marketers, people who have been doing this for a very long time. Learn how they are doing it, get insights on how they are doing it. Once you get that, I'm telling you, you're gonna come back and you're gonna implement everything and it will work out. Now you have done all of this. How do you get a job? You've studied, you have went to the networking events, you are now having a portfolio of what you've done, volunteering, internships. Getting a job is an entry level. You need to create a very good resume. Your CV should be tailored to what you want, and if they want a cover letter, also your cover letter should be tailored into what you want. CV and your cover letter should be tailored into what you want. If you want to become a social media manager, write about social media management and what you have gained through your studies and also through the experience of working as an intern or as a volunteer in a particular organization. So you need to tailor your resume and your what is this? Cover letter, right? And then you need to apply for entry-level jobs. How do you ace the interview? When you go to an interview, make sure that you research the company already. You know that, right? You research the company, also research digital marketing questions that they could ask you. Once you research that, and then you need to also like create responses that you are going to use in these digital marketing questions. So go online, research questions that they ask a lot if you become a digital marketer or your social media management, anything that falls under the space of digital marketing. So it depends on the role that you are applying for. So go online and search. For example, you can go on ChatGPT. Guys, I use ChatGPT so much. This is not a sponsored video, right? But like I use ChatGPT so much in everything I do. But a good way of using ChatGPT is not copying exactly what ChatGPT is telling you, but what you need to do you need to prompt ChatGPT. Tell ChatGPT what you want. So write it as a story and tell ChatGPT to convert that into like a professional English and all those things. So ChatGPT is gonna do that for you. So you're gonna write it as rough, and then ChatGPT is gonna convert it. So it's not like you've copied what ChatGPT is telling you. It's not like it's ChatGPT's idea. It's your idea, but you wanted ChatGPT to refine it. I hope you're going to enjoy this video and you're gonna learn some stuff on this video, because I also like, this is how I started actually. I went online, searched a lot of things, and then I did courses online, HubSpot, Google, a lot of courses. I have a lot of certifications that are free. Then I went and asked, I went on LinkedIn, I wrote on my bio, optimized my bio for someone who's in the space of digital marketing, and people started to scout me from there, and they DM'd me. They saw that I want to be an intern in their companies, like not in their companies, but like they saw that I wanted to become an intern because I just did social media management and digital marketing. So they're like, we've seen that you just did a digital marketing certificate. We have an opportunity for you to become an intern in our company. And then I applied like that. I also went to like networking events, network myself, told people what I do, and then get some contacts. Then when after like few days after the event, I go online and tell them, okay, this is Afikimadia, we've met in this Tapa event, and I do this and this, just to remind you, if there's an opportunity that you know that will fit me, please don't hesitate to contact me. And then I applied for like your entry-level jobs. And then I also, guys, did a course with Digify Africa, a cohort with Digify Africa for 3 months, where I've learned everything around digital marketing. But like Digify Africa got me when I was already interested in digital marketing. So I started with these online certifications, and then after I went to Digify Africa. So now they also have an app that you can learn everything digital marketing on. You don't have to go to them and go through all the interviews, because now I went through an interview with them, but fortunately I passed the interview. So now they also have an app that you can go online and study from. Yeah, so that was it, guys. My name is Afikimadia. I'm a digital marketer. Stick around for more videos like this one. Bye bye, guys. Subscribe, please.